Well, good morning. Or is it still morning? It might be afternoon by now. So I'm going to make, I guess, brunch instead of breakfast. I'm going to make some pancakes, some low carb pancakes. So I found a recipe on a website called I Breathe, I'm Hungry, and it's a low carb website. And on the website, I found quite a few interesting recipes. So one being pancakes. So I love pancakes and waffles and French toast, all that stuff that tastes good but not good for you. So this is an alternative. So I want to try the waffles, but I have not branched out that far yet. So today I'm going to make the pancakes. So I'm going to share with you what the recipe is, and in the comments, in the comment section, I'm going to put the link to the original author so that I give her credit for her work. But I think you should check out her website. She has plenty of great recipes on there. I want to try a lot of them. So these pancakes call for cream cheese and eggs and a sugar substitute. So I got the Philadelphia cream cheese, and I got the 1/3 less fat to try to cut some of the fat down, because although this is low carb, it is high in fat. But I got a taste for pancakes. So I have my cream cheese here, and it calls for 2 ounces of cream cheese. So on the cream cheese, it is marked where you can see where you can cut to measure your 2 ounces. So that's pretty neat that that's there. So you don't have to have the guesswork. Oh, 1 second. Speaking of guessing about stuff, I bought myself a food scale. Sidebar moment. So I bought a food scale because, oftentimes I'm cooking, and the recipe will call for some 4 ounces of chicken, or 2 ounces of this, or a gram of that. And I had no idea. So of course, you can measure by looking at the palm of your hand or your thumb, but the scale will be a more exact measurement. So I'm excited about my food scale. So I'm just adding little things as I'm going along. But back to our pancakes here. So the recipe again calls for cream cheese, that's the base of it, and eggs. So 2 ounces of cream cheese, 2 eggs, 1 teaspoon of a sugar sweetener. And again, before all of the anti-Splenda enthusiasts come for me, I don't use this often. I do have this big bag of Splenda. Well, it's a giant brand, Splenda, but it's a sugar substitute. So sometimes recipes call for a sweetener. This is the one I use, or I'm using now. I know there are tons out there that are a little bit better, but this one works for me. Okay, so I'm ready. I've already measured out my cream cheese and put that in the cup. Again, I added 4 ounces because I'm making double the amount. So I'm going to go ahead and add 1, 2, 3, 4 eggs as well. So I've added the cream cheese and the eggs. And next I'm going to go ahead and add my sugar substitute. So again, I'm using the Splenda substitute. And I'm going to put a 1/2 teaspoon in, and actually I'm going to put 2 halves in, because again, I'm making double the amount of what the recipe called for. You really may be able to get away with just 1. I don't find these to be super sweet at all. So next, I'm going to go ahead and dump in some cinnamon. I did not measure that out. I just dumped it right on in. So I'm going to clean up my mess here while my griddle heats up. I like to clean up in between so that I don't have a lot of work to do once I am done cooking. Okay? So next, I'm going to go ahead and heat my griddle up using my olive oil spray. And you want to make sure that your griddle, or whatever surface you're using to cook on, is very hot. I think the temperature that I set this to was 350. So I'm going to go ahead and blend my mixture. Very easy. All you do is attach it to your NutriBullet or blender, whatever appliance you're using to mix your pancake batter. I I mixed it twice. I shook it in between mixing it just to make sure that everything settles in very nicely. One of the other things you want to do is let the batter sit on the counter for a few minutes so that all the bubbles from mixing it up kind of settle out. So as you can see, it looks like real pancake batter. It does to me anyway. So I'm waving here because it's a little runny, so I don't want them to run into each other. It does not take long to cook. What you want to do is just like pancake batter, when you watch for the bubbles to form in your pancake batter before you flip it, you want to look for the same thing with these low carb cream cheese pancakes because these are so delicate. The first couple of times that I made these, they broke in half. So I'm just being a little, trying to be a little more patient today so that they don't break on me because they look so much better, of course, when it's a whole pancake. So once it is pretty much like looking dry and not as wet, you can go ahead and flip it. So I think this one's ready, and see, I broke it in the middle, but it didn't break in half. So you want to really make sure you don't want to burn it. And these are about as dark as I would like them to be. So you don't want to burn it, but you want to be sure that you handle them with care because the batter is very thin and it is very delicate. So I think they're done. So the first two are done. So I'm going to go ahead and plate those. 1, 2, and then I'm going to make my next batch. So this batter should have made 8 pancakes, and I think I ended up getting 7 out of the mixture. Maybe, or 6, I'm not sure. So again, I'm just fanning it because I did not want them to run into each other, and these two on the end actually ended up running into each other. But that's okay because they all go down the same way, right? They all taste the same. So I'm going to go ahead and flip. Yay, they did. Oh, that one broke. Well, 2 out of 3 is not bad. 2 out of 3, I'll take it. So again, you have to be very, very careful when you flip these because they are thin. And I think that once my griddle gets to a certain level of heat, it shuts off. I'm not sure why, but I think that's what happens. So I think the griddle is getting a little bit cool. Okay, so that's it. That's how you make the low carb pancakes. And as you can see at the end, I was a little overzealous and impatient, and the last 2 of my pancakes broke up, but I'm still going to eat them. So I'll show you the pretty ones. I'll give these to my son too. So these are the pancakes, and just like at IHOP, we're going to enjoy them with some warm sugar-free syrup. So I should probably tell you what these taste like, right? So these are the ones I messed up, the ones I broke. Like I said, I gave my son the pretty ones. But they are very, very good. So I don't know if you can see how thin they are, but they have like almost like a crepe-like texture, if you've ever had a crepe. So that's the texture it has. You definitely can tell that it's cream cheese. You definitely can tell, you can taste the egg in there. So I love them. This is so greedy. I love them. This is like my 3rd time having it. So I don't look really, really hungry and greedy on camera, I'm gonna go enjoy this. But make you some low carb pancakes. Don't deprive yourself of the things that you like. You just have to tweak it and make it a little bit different. Take out some of the ingredients sometimes to get the same effect. I'm totally satisfied with this. I feel like I'm eating pancakes and I'm good to go. All right, so So thank you guys for watching. Subscribe to my channel. Please come back for weekly, sometimes daily vlogs about health and wellness and fitness, inspiration, women's empowerment, and recipes. So thanks for watching. I'm going to go enjoy my brunch, and I will talk to you guys next time. Peace out.